Welcome, dear colleague, to the poster presentation section of the Movement Disorder Society's virtual congress. My name is Dr. Harkunbir Singh, and I'm a medical intern at the Government Medical College and Hospital, India. The topic for my poster presentation is a backward fall protection garment for patients with progressive supranuclear palsy and other Parkinsonian syndromes. The objective was to create a sensor-controlled inflatable collar which would offer protection against head, spine and shoulder girdle injuries in case of a backward fall. So a little bit about PSP. Patients with progressive supranuclear palsy are more susceptible to falls, and specifically backward falls, averaging at about 2 falls per month. A study of over 1,000 Parkinsonian patients revealed that about 50% of them suffered a fall over a 2-year period, out of which 65% sustained an injury. The average cost of a non-fatal fall was around $10,000 for the geriatric population. Thus, backward falls result in significant morbidity and mortality in Parkinsonian patients. Backward falls in patients with PSP resulted in injuries to the occiput leading to intracranial hemorrhages or fractures of the shoulder girdle and cervical spine. In order to prevent such consequences of a fall, our team designed and built this novel fall prevention system. This pneumatic system consisted of 2 air cylinders, a triaxial sensor, an electronic valve, and an inflatable collar. The triaxial sensors detected a backward fall, thus opening an electronic valve and inflating the cervical collar in under 200 milliseconds. For our study, we chose 5 healthy volunteers. The peak acceleration or the jerk of impact was measured using head-mounted accelerometers. Subjects were made to fall backwards onto soft mattresses with and without the garment being turned on. With the garment turned off, the peak jerk of impact was around 17 meters per second square, and with the garment turned on, the peak jerk of impact was reduced to under 12 meters per second squared. Among the 5 healthy volunteers, the average peak acceleration of the head upon impact was 13 meters per second squared with the garment turned off, and with the garment turned on was 8 meters per second squared. So there was a 36.5% reduction in the impact jerk with the fall protection garment turned on. Additionally, the inflatable collar offered protection to the occiput, shoulder girdle, and stabilized the cervical spine. In the end, I'd like to thank my professor and guide for this project, Dr. Nishit Saval, and all the other members of the Academy of Neurodegenerative Disorders. Thank you for listening.